Welcome to Dave's Dungeon. We've got the Big Ten today, basically in honor of Big Ten football coming back despite the coronavirus. Let's play football and all get sick anyway. So, Big Ten, we got the Big Ten packages. First of all, I've got 3 movies I want to talk about real quick. I watched all these in the last couple days. I get a lot of these Shudder originals. Okay, they're put out by RLJE Entertainment, RLJE Films. They kind of got this agreement going. They put out a couple of these a month. They're pretty low budget, and you had about a 50% chance of getting a good movie. This one, this couple moves into a house, and there's this room where they can like wish for stuff, and they get it. It's like a supernatural type deal. And eventually, they wish for a kid, get a kid. Disaster ensues. Pretty cool little film. You can probably find it, I don't know, I know you can find it on Shudder.com, but it's probably other places. Motherless Brooklyn. This is one that came out about 6 months ago, maybe 4 months ago, 3 months ago. Edward Norton, Bruce Willis, Alec Baldwin, Willem Dafoe, a lot of big names. The main deal in here is that Edward Norton, he's an investigator along with Bruce Willis, and he's got Tourette's. So much like Edward's first film, Primal Fear, with Richard Gere, back in the early 90s, where he played a guy with multiple personalities. That was his first big film, and it's a great film. Richard Gere is great in that. There's that moment towards the end of Primal Fear where you figure out what's going on, that Edward Norton has been full of shit the whole time, and he's psycho. Great movie. This, on the other hand, doesn't really work. The Tourette's thing, it's supposed to be kind of funny. It's supposed to be kind of sad, whatnot. It just, I don't know. This just kind of comes across goofy the whole time. So, this is one of those deals where the trailer made it look like a really good film. I would not call this a really good film. I gave this one a 5.5 out of 10. I actually gave this one a 6 out of 10. So, cheap, goofy horror beat out the Hollywood film for me on that. Here's another Shudder original. This one's called Beelzebooth, starring this guy that I don't know, and Tobin Bell. Tobin Bell, of course, is Jigsaw from the Saw movies. He's made a habit out of doing smaller horror films now that everyone knows who he is. This one is basically, it's in Spanish and English. I think it takes place in Mexico. Pretty creepy. Again, lower budget. It's from Shudder, it's from RLJE, but I like these kind of movies, Not a lot of pressure. It's going to be great, No hype. But I enjoyed this one the most out of these 3, actually. I gave this one a 7 out of 10. So, that's movie reviews for today. Thought I was more organized than I am. Let's just jump into these packages. Like I said, 10, the Big Ten, right? We got Big Ten packages. Most are singles, so we should be able to breeze through this. We'll start out with Star Wars. This is actually the very first Episode 7 figure. It's Rey, 58. There's first wave. There's 58 right there. Finn and Chewbacca and Poe and your stormtrooper lying down there. But why would we be picking this up now? Well, it's because the one that we do have, we don't have a box for. So for a very cheap $5, I grabbed this. So we have a nice one in the box for the collection. It's kind of dirty. We'll clean that up. See, one down that fast. Here's 2. I'm not going to show this to you yet. This is exciting. Let's see what this is. Well, this is exciting as well. More Star Wars. We have Grand Moff Tarkin. Used to be a smuggler's bounty. Well, still is. Came with the what they call the Bespin Vader. This one's going up in value quite a bit. And this guy, I think he's hanging around the $15–20 mark. So, wanted to get him. $159, $58, and $159. This one, sorter box, newer, or a reissue. Oh yeah, it's new. We have Ad Icon, part of the new McDonald's line. This is Officer Mac. It's fitting that I get this one first, because when and if I go to McDonald's, I usually eat a Big Mac. Here's the line. I love Grimace. I mean, they're all great. I got a 2-pack, Fry Guys. I haven't actually seen that yet. And then the New York convention had a 6th guy, and that's Captain Crook. I think he's the Filet-O-Fish person. I don't know, but he's pretty cool looking. And they actually have one of those famous Funko 5-packs with all 5 of these guys. And that one's real expensive already. But I mean, I got him for like $11. So if you look around, these McDonald's ones are already coming down. Still saving this one. This will probably be last. Alright. Man, we're just coming across these solo Star Wars. Good ones. Here's Young Annie. Number 231, Walgreens exclusive. He's got his pod racing gear on. And they show him on the back with Jagon and General Grievous 128, 129, and then they got the younger Obi-Wan Kenobi 130. And then these two issued much later, 251 for young, or 231 for young Anakin, and I believe that's 237 for the updated Padme in her white battle gear, you could say. But all 5 of these are great figures. We've got the holographic Jagon. I believe we have that Obi-Wan, and now we have him. Still need these 2 right here. They're, of course, the 2 most expensive out of this. I take that back. This is the most expensive figure on the back here. The actual Jagon Quinn as he appears there. The hologram one is a lot cheaper. And then he's going for, I've seen him go $500–600. I don't know if that's accurate, but I'm pretty sure he's hundreds and hundreds. General Grievous more like $150–200. Padme $50–75. You know, I'm not necessarily talking PPG. I'm just talking what I see him sell for. So, I don't look at the price guide nearly as much as I should. So you hear me talking about prices. You hear me talking about, oh, I think this is worth this or that. I'm pretty much going on what I see him selling for. So, another Ad Icon. We got the blue hat Peter Pez, number 52. He's part of the Pez set. Peter Pez, Mimic the Monkey, and Pez Girl. And they've since kind of expanded this. There's 2 Peter Pez's available, there's 2 Mimics available, and there's 3 Pez Girls. So there's like 7 Pez characters now in Ad Icons. Okay, single left. We got a 10-inch, I'm looking right at it. That's a nice one. Let's see what's in here. Very nice handwritten address label. Okay, Kim picked this one out. I like it too, don't get me wrong. We got Good Luck Bear. Good Luck Bear. I think this might be our first official Care Bear. And this one is the Glitter Chase. It's not really like Diamond. The glitter, it kind of goes through his whole body. You kind of see it there. He's like translucent. You can see through him. And he even has a little heart on his butt. He's got a little heart on his wrist. He's ready to spread the love, Care Bear style. So I'm just gonna move. I'm gonna move Peter Quill. Put our Care Bear right here for now, hanging out with Black Panther. We're not gonna leave him out of the box. I'm just doing it for now, so we can check him out. Work our way up to the bigger boxes. We got one more single here. It's in a sorter. This is funny. I didn't buy this when it came out. This is one of those ones, you know, you're like, oh, I want to get the set, but this guy can wait, you know. I'll wait on this guy. And then you wait on him and you never get him, and eventually all the figures that are in the store are trashed. They've been in there for years. We got a Supreme Leader Snoke. I actually bought this from somebody so that I could get a decent box. This isn't great. It's a little bubbled. It's a little scuffed. But compared to the ones that are in stores right now, this one is beautiful. So, you know, I'll take it. Part of episode 8. Like I said, he's the one that apparently nobody wants, or they're all putting off, because, you know, the Target I was in recently had like 12 of these. Still. And they even had them marked down to, I believe, $3, $3.50, but I could not find one that was remotely acceptable. So, got him for like 7 or 8 instead. Alright, second to last, let's see what's in here. We're still on Star Wars. We got a little vehicle action. Number 321. It's Kylo Ren on the Whisper, which is like his own private TIE fighter, I guess. Got the top window. And this is from episode 9, the most recent movie. And I'm pretty sure that this is the vehicle that they had that scene, that epic scene where Kylo's coming in across, you know, I think they're on Jakku, and he's coming across the desert, and Rey's waiting for him. She's just standing there with her lightsaber, like, I can take on a TIE fighter. I'm Rey, you know. And he's just zooming at her, and she does like this 40-foot backflip, and, you know, damages his vehicle. Goes crashing into the sand. I mean, it's crazy, right? Only problem with that scene is, what the heck was he thinking? I don't know, shoot some laser bolts at her? Hit her? I don't know. No, he just like flies over her so she can do some crazy move and cut his ship in half. So whatever. Here he is on the Whisper. I'm gonna put him up here, just like this. Put Peter Pez over here. Okay, we're down to 3. We're down to 3, Kendra. She's watching intently. Okay, so third to the last, second to the last are related. So let's see. We'll start with this one. all three of these are really cool. So there's really no good way to do this. I'm just going to go small to big. Smallest to largest. This is Huckleberry Hound, number 678. And this is the Funko Hollywood store exclusive. We've gotten one of these, I think, before. Big boy with some sunglasses. I think we've got him from Funko Hollywood. And they're doing more characters like this. As you can see, Huckleberry's got a Funko bag because he's going shopping. So he's just being himself, but he has a Funko bag with him. They're doing more and more of that. There's a Batman 80th anniversary black box where Batman is holding on to a San Diego Comic-Con bag, which is just hilarious. There's this one, and there's another one I've seen like that. So those are, oh, Wonder Woman one, where she's holding a bag. So, those are pretty funny. You put him up there, right on top of Officer Mac. So, now, medium. This is in a sorter box of some sort. Looks like the original protector. And green bubble wrap. It's a nice touch, right? Not the same old stuff. I should have a knife handy, so I pre-open everything. Okay, this box is from the Freddy Funko show. What is that, are you wondering? Well, there's Freddy. Freddy Funko. Who's his guest? It's the Huckleberry himself, again. So, let's see what this looks like. It's a 2-pack. And, this is an LE, 3,000 pieces. So it's one of those deals where there's only 2,999 other ones of these. You know, but hey, makes you feel, you know, you're in a little club here, you know. Me and 2,999 other guys have this. So that's pretty cool. I love this thing. It's kind of like a vinyl, the VYNL series they do, because they kind of look like vinyls, but it doesn't have that logo on here. I've seen a few of these. I don't know if this is something newer they're doing or something they're bringing back, but I mean, it's not pop, it's not a vinyl. It's just you know, it's just Funko vinyl figures. You know, it's got a couple different languages. You know, there's no pop logo, there's no vinyl logo, and it's actually a little taller, I think, than a normal 2-pack. So this is kind of a unique little thing. The guy that sold this to us, you know, he had it bundled with that Huckleberry, and I just thought it was really cool looking. There's the back. You know, they're kind of doing a take on the Tonight Show, or you know, he looks a lot like Conan, but that's probably what they're trying to make him look like right there, to be honest. Because that's what they do with Freddy. They put him in all kinds of different outfits. You never know what Freddy's going to be. But, very cool. Freddy Funko Huckleberry Hound 2-pack. We'll put him up here on the Whisper. Couple hounds. Okay, 2 left. We have this 10-inch here. I said everything was related. There he is. 10-inch. Hound. 10-inch turquoise hound. Huckleberry. Straight from the Funko shop. This is one of the few 10-inches where they have a chase for this. I believe it's maroon, some sort of a red. Really cool. Another 10-inch that has a chase figure is the new Trolls, the Good Luck Trolls. I've seen a chase figure on that, but to have a chase figure on a 10-inch is not very common. But this is the base one. This is very cool. Beautiful color blue. It's got a little buckling on the side. That happens with a lot of the 10-inchers. Not a lot you can do about that. A little seam in the back, but I mean, these 10-inch boxes are really hard to have them be perfect. You know, it's a thicker cardboard, higher gauge, and you know it's gonna tend to buckle a little bit or attract moisture more, like moisture in the air. I think that's what does this, is if it's humid or whatnot. But we do have some nice 10-inch protectors we just picked up. We're gonna get this guy in a protector immediately. Love them. So cool. Got no place to put them. I'm gonna hang on to them. I might hang on to them all night. I might sleep with them. That would probably wreck the box. But okay, so this is what I was reaching for. Interpol Antics. Great record. 2004 Matador Records. Kind of tells you it's an indie level type band, college radio type band. They got pretty big for a while. I don't know how big they are right now, but you know, like I said, this is 16 years old. It's got all the tracks right on the back. Whenever I listen to Interpol, I think of a Chuck Klosterman anecdote. He's one of my favorite authors. He talked about working at the offices of Spin magazine in Manhattan. And he was trying to explain the difference between the crowds, the after-work crowds. He said they had the Interpol cocaine crowd, and then they had the CCR marijuana crowd. Okay, so two separate types of people that did not really mingle. They each went and did their own things. I don't know if that's supposed to clue you in on what kind of music this is or what kind of band this is, but that's the way Chuck talked about it. So, we got the Hound. We got one thing left to look at. Right here. Actually, I almost opened the second, and then I said no way, because I'm too excited about this one. And it's kind of nice, kind of fitting that we had our Futuras back here until I buried them. C-3PO, Stormtrooper, and Camouflage, Futura Boba Fett. This one is super cool, harder to find. You know, he put out the 5 basic ones. Basic, what am I talking about? He put out the 5 first ones: C-3PO, Stormtrooper, Darth Vader, a Jawa, and R2-D2. Then he rolled out the first 2 Boba Fett's, which were the maroon one and the black one. Those were for a WonderCon exclusive and then a different convention. Those are great. They made 10 inches of those. Those are great. And then they did this one, and then they did 1,000 LE for the New York Comic Con. That one's going for about $1,000 bucks. Not picking him up anytime soon. This one goes for anywhere between 50, 70, 80, 100. Just depends. I think I paid $44 for him. Flipped out when I got it. So cool. The pattern on him is so cool. I love it. Love it very much. He goes right there for now. Okay, so that about does it for us today. I don't know why I got Grand Moff Tarkin down there. I must have just moved him. Put him up there. This is what we grabbed. It's all right there in a haphazard fashion, along with the Hound. Don't forget Chase, Good Luck Bear. Okay, great day, Big 10. Opened them all up. We'll see you next time on the dungeon. Thanks for watching.